Alright, so what's going on, guys? Within basically the first week of ownership of this SIL80 right here, I have accomplished absolutely fucking nothing. Basically been spending a lot of time on my 14, and yeah, I've got a couple of hours up my sleeve, so I'm going to be doing a little bit to it. First thing is probably just doing a bit of service, tidying it up, checking over all the main things, all crucial things like that. Basically the car has been sitting and was sitting for a good year, not even turned over once while before I bought it. So yeah, probably a good idea to change the oil and a bunch of other things. And I'll run you through a few other little things I'm going to be trying to get done this arvo as well. Okay, so I did tell lies. I have done a little bit to it last weekend. Gave it a good thorough cleaning, got all the spider webs off it, I'm pretty sure you noticed. Alright, so we've got some 10W40 oil. Doesn't really matter on a car that's going to be street driven anyway most of the time, as long as it gets changed out pretty regularly, every 5,000 Ks. I think it doesn't really matter. Got an oil filter over there, got a throttle body, bit of throttle body cleaner. I'm going to clean out the throttle body itself, we're going to clean out the IACV valve, and we're going to clean out the O2 sensor as well, have a good look over that. Got some contact cleaner, go through all the plugs, all the crucial plugs, Z32 plugs can play up, coil packs and a few other little bits and pieces. Got a fuel filter here off another car that I had. Fuel filter is about 9 laps of Collie racetrack old before the motor decided to drop compression in 2 cylinders. Spare battery, because it is doing something weird when it's starting over. Got 2 new terminals over there, which I do think is the problem. Basically it's just as you turn it on, it's just clicking. I don't think the terminals are getting really a good connection. Got some coolant, got some degreaser, because it always will make a mess. Another thing I'm going to be doing is taking off the guard liners, because they were causing some rubbing issues and we don't want that. Got some spaces here, got some more spaces over here, so I'm going to be playing around probably with the height, maybe a bit of camber as well. Yeah, and get the front stand up a bit. I've only got one pair of 4 stud rims, so we'll just have to be rocking what's on the back for a little bit. I've got a battery bracket because it doesn't have one, found that off another car. Got 20 litres of 98 fuel, basically too scared to drive it on the street just yet until I have a good look over it, in case something breaks and the fucking thing leaves me stranded. And one of my favourite tools for working on an SR20 is this thing here. Basically there's a small little gap when doing the oil filter between the alternator and the steering rack. Get this on a couple of times, crack it, and then usually it's hand tight, because anyone who's ever serviced an SR20 knows exactly how much of a fucking cunt of a job it is to change the oil filter. Got these pods here as well, might whack them on if I get some time. The actual plastic, which is pretty cool. I think they're in very good condition, except for this tiny crack here that no one is ever really going to see. Also bought myself a funnel because I am fucking sick and tired of always spilling oil every time I do an oil change, so I'm pretty excited actually to use this. Alright, so just finished servicing the car. New oil, coolant, filters, checked everything out, cleaned the idle air control valve, cleaned throttle body. One thing I did notice was that coil pack 2 and spark plug 2 did have a bit of fuel on them, but not really concerned with that just because the car hasn't been run for that long. Just keep my eye on it and see how we go. Alright, so first startup. Basically I'm pretty sure the battery is dead. Terminals are pretty knackered as well, so I'm going to be needing a new battery in some time. Got the CAS disconnected at the moment, so you can flush all the oil around and get everything going where it should be. And yeah, just crank it over a little bit, get all the oil, everything flowing. Got the jump kit on the moment to get it going. And nothing. Damn it. Alright, so it's obviously got a bit of a electrical gremlin. Something I'm gonna have to look into, but a bit of timing chain rattle on startup, so obviously didn't let it get the oil pressure cranking around as much as I should have. But yeah, stuttered a little bit because of all the car throttle body cleaner I stuffed down it, but yeah, it seems to be idling nicely. Sounds good to me. It's got a pretty decent load to it for an SR. No idea how fucking rubbish some of the packs sound. Got the front rims on. So just got the car running in the background at the moment, bleeding up the coolant, and so yeah, obviously it's got a few little electrical gremlins. Got to play around with the terminals, get those 2 new ones on, get myself a new battery, and then go from there. Also keep an eye on the coil pack situation. I've got some spares I can swap out if it comes to it. And yeah, we've also got a problem with the wheel studs up front. It's got bolt-ons and then some slip-ons over the top. It's dodgy as fuck, I know, but nothing's going to go wrong. But the stock studs are a touch too long and the slip-on spaces don't clear. So basically what I'm going to do is get myself some bigger bolt-on spaces, or just go out and get some bigger slip-on spaces, but I'll keep you updated on that one. And then I'm going to take it for a bit of a drive. I still have no idea what I want to do with it, but I'm going to drive it on the street for a couple of weeks. I do miss that a lot.